My boy is officially a teenager, so this is what we have created for his room. Looks amazing, nice and fresh, and it's not babyish anymore. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel to see more cool things like this.
The next step is to put tape of your designs. Quick tip regarding that: first, align it where you want it. Next step is to pat it in different locations gently, and after you attach it gently to the wall, then you press it firmly to make sure no paint will get under the tape. Next tip is, after you press the tape gently, you can step back and check to make sure your tape looks nice and straight and where you want it exactly. And then you can go ahead and press it firmly. Tip number 3, after all the taping and covering is done, you can begin by brushing the corners and the edges. After that, you can start rolling. The reason we do brushing first, because after you do the rolling, you will be covering most of the brush strokes, and it will look nice and smooth on the wall. After you're done with the first color all over the room, you can begin the second color. For this, I recommend to use a new roller and make sure you wash your brush nicely from the first color. If you cannot brush neatly around the door frames, you can simply tape it. That way it stays nice and straight. Once you're done painting all the colors, leave the tape overnight for the paint to cure and dry properly. Next day, you can remove all tapes. Make sure you're doing it slowly so the tape wouldn't rip and pieces of paint wouldn't come out. Start from the edges and move towards the middle of the wall. If you had white walls prior to painting these colors, then you are all done and there is no additional steps for you. At this point, you can attach all your covers back to the wall. Okay, moving on to the hard part is to painting the white lines between the colors. All you have to do is grab that masking tape and attach very carefully and very firmly to the end of the paints. Next thing you do is mark it where you want it to be cut with the pencil and little ruler, and just cut it with the scissors. Make sure you attach that tape very, very firmly, otherwise the white paint will go underneath and will go on top of the colored area. After all the taping is done, you can paint it with the brush and the little roller and leave it for overnight to get dry properly. And the moment of truth, remove all the tapes from the walls very slowly and gently.
Thank you for watching. Goodbye.